What's going on, baby? It is.
Hey, it's the
John and
Other Show coming to you live
every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. right here on Facebook.
Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our show on YouTube.
And always remember, keep it shiny side up,
Rubber side down.
We love you all.
That's right, we do. Deuces.
I decided to pursue a career in law because it gives me an opportunity to help people. When a client chooses us to represent them, they're entrusting us with a huge responsibility. It's our goal to exceed their expectations with our personalized service and to help them to achieve the best possible recovery to compensate them for their injuries.
That's where we come in. We come in and we solve that problem for them and really set them on the right track in order to try and get back to what their life was like before the accident happened.
Hey, it's the
John and
me, Heather Show coming to all of you live from
our production studio, Riding with Rider Now Magazine, and sponsored by the Fran Hash Law Firm.
That's right. And hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday evening to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We're so happy to have everybody with us. And we are just rocking tonight.
Yes, we are. We are rocking tonight.
Rock on with your badass self. Right off the bat, I'd like to say congratulations to everybody that's made it this far into the week. It's been a hell of a week so far.
Yes, it has been a hell of a week. Just one thing after another. Murphy has been kicking me in the ass all week. If it could go wrong, it goes wrong. I go to get something new, I turn the key, the battery's dead. I come home, I try to do something, I pull the top part off of it, boom, I pull it in half. Just one of those things, yeah.
Hey, David Eugene
David, what's up, brother?
Down and dirty, that's right, down and dirty with the dirty South. Hey, Victoria Hudson, hey. We miss you. Yes, we do. The kids are doing fine, by the way, driving us crazy. But they're okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, Tim Taff, how are you? Whoop. Don't get me started. I'm ready. I'm rocking and rolling on a Tuesday
She's rocking
night.
And rolling on a Tuesday night.
Bring on the comments, everybody.
Bring them on.
Bring on all the comments that you can. Please chime in. Do not hesitate. We want all the comments. Plus, if you have any questions you want to ask us, don't hesitate.
Mm-hmm.
Ask away.
Yes.
We might answer it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. No, we'll try to get back to you within at least a 24-hour period on anything. There you go.
There's Renee. Hey, Flando.
Hey, Renee.
Hey,
what's
beautiful. How are you, you gorgeous calendar girl? This was beautiful. This is the Harley-Davidson calendar girl. She made it on the Harley-Davidson calendars. Mm-hmm. And this is Renee Hadro. She is beautiful, and we love her.
Yes, we do.
And here's Victoria Hudson. That's what our kids do, but we love them both. That's true. We do.
That is true.
Let's see. We're going to take two more. Can't wait for Jack Schit. Well, guess what? I know you can't wait for Jack Schit. And that's what we got coming tonight.
Yes.
We have a special guest with us, and we are so excited to have him on tonight. Yes. Because he is fantastic. We have met him twice before, or actually 3 times.
Yeah, we met him at Daytona Beach.
3 or 4 times. Every time we go to Daytona, we hang out with him. and he is just really cool.
Yes.
And let me tell you, he's got so much under his belt that I can't even begin to tell you what the man does.
Yeah. So much.
He's going to tell you everything because he's just going to run the show and let you know what he does and all of that because it's just too much for me to tell you.
Yeah, too much.
But what I will tell you is he's got some fantastic hair.
Yes, he does. No, the dude's hair, man. I wish I had hair like this. I mean, literally, we're talking, he has braids that go all the way down to his knees. And I mean, we're talking hair like, I don't know how he could sit down without sitting on his hair. But it's just cool. See, I got to, look at me. Don't you think that, when I see a man with locks like that, I'm like, oh my God, don't I wish I had them? But the guy is great, man. All kidding aside, he puts on a great show. He's a great performer. We have watched him do all kinds of stuff up on stage.
And we're going to bring him on now.
Yes,
how about that?
Hold on, wait. He's in the green room right now.
He is. Let's give him a second. Let's take a comment. We've got a comment from Stephen Keene. He says he loves working with him. Well, you're cool. lucky enough to get to work with him. Yes. You are a lucky man.
Yeah, we worked with him on location a few times at Dirty Harry's, with a lot of the events.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy. And you say he's an awesome co-worker, too. I wonder, how much is he paying you to say this? All right, is he ready? Jack, are you ready to come on?
Hey, Jack, you ready down there yet or no?
Thumbs up, you ready?
Thumbs up or thumbs down? So you gotta give us a thumbs up.
All right, we're bringing on Jack Schit, everybody.
Are we gonna play the thing first?
No.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
How you doing, brother?
What's up,
everybody? The one. How
you guys doing?
The master of mayhem,
the myth,
the legend, Jack Schit.
I'm like looking over my shoulder to see who this guy was you're introducing.
Not you, brother.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It's been so long now since I've stepped onto a stage or been in a group of people that I have a little recording of that too. So like when I walk into a room now from one room to another in my house, I play that same intro. This way I feel like I'm still around people and my life is still going on because it just hit the brakes days after I saw you last. How you guys holding up through all this craziness?
Actually, we're not doing too bad because a lot of the bands reach out to us that have videos and whatnot, and we could go ahead and promote them like this, like we're doing with you, have them as split screens, play their music, and be able to still get their music out to their fans.
And that's what we were doing during the COVID time. Yes. But it did hurt us because we didn't have any venues to go to.
None.
So are you open? You're fully open. No stages. No stage 1 code pink. Stage 2, stage 3 soft opening. Or what's the deal with that crap?
50% capacity is kind of what they're letting us do right now.
But it's been fun, and
it has been.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like ready to explode. Let's talk motorcycles or something happy because this has just been miserable, right? Are you guys dying? At least you can see people. We've had it pretty rough out here. On the West Coast, it sort of came a little later than on the East Coast,
Yeah.
That's right, everybody. I believe you live in Arizona, right?
Yeah. Yep. Paradise, just like you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's okay.
Everything happens from the house now. So, when this first happened, it was kind of funny, right? Because we left Daytona and they said 2 weeks, we flattened the curve.
Okay.
Awesome.
I remember.
I went home. Mm-hmm. I went home and I locked myself in my bedroom. My mom came for a couple of days for vacation. She's been here 5.5 months, So the first 10 days, 11 days, I literally locked myself in the bedroom because I was so afraid that I just got off a plane. I was just with, 500,000 people and everybody was panicking. So I've been on lockdown. Then I find out that my 2 weeks that I did when I got home, well, they hadn't really meant 2 weeks yet. So we're going to start the 2 weeks then. Wait, what? What was the last 2 weeks? Preparing for the 2 weeks.
Oh,
now we're like 3 months into this craziness, Mm-hmm. I just don't know. It's funny though, because when we saw you, right?
Yeah.
The whole time you were there, you guys are local. You were in Daytona Bike Week for the whole thing, right?
Just about.
It was flu season allergy season. Do you remember seeing anybody sneezing or coughing or hacking or dying in the streets?
No.
I don't remember it either.
No, not all. We went to the Cackleberry
We
after
went
that.
everywhere.
Saturday,
and
we
everybody
went
was
to
having
Cackleberry.
fun.
And then, we had a great
Right.
time.
We have a
Yeah.
show. We've got video to show
Yeah.
of you at
Oh, how cool.
We're going to show it whenever you're ready, and nobody looks
Yeah, man.
at it.
Yeah.
Have at it. Have at it. I'm filled with nervous energy tonight, so.
Okay.
All right, we'll go ahead and play
Let's see
this.
what you got.
Everybody,
Let's see what you got.
this is from Daytona, and this is Jack Schit. He's doing MC, and this is when I went in and I entered the arm wrestling contest like I usually do. But I had a bad hand at the time.
Yeah, I did the best you could.
Yeah, this video comes with a caveat.
That's right.
Exactly.
This was an injury. I had a terrible injury. I'll tell you what. I don't know. Do you want an intro to this? You want to roll with it? You want to tell them what's coming up?
We got it.
We got it. You ready?
Yep, you ready?
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Okay, Chris.
Hey, those are boobs. Wait a minute.
Thank you very much, sweetheart. You go have some drinks on us. All right, look here now. Look at all these women. Go there with me, if you will, in your mind.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
You crazy bitch, bring that bitch on your bitches. I can't stop you from wrestling. It's that time. I'll take this on this.
Oh, that's who he is. We had that one on board.
That's my personal bodyguard.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The nicest kid I ever met in my life.
And remember, I have a bad arm, everybody.
Yeah.
That's right.
We win.
Heather. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's you talking to me.
It is?
See some other stuff.
This is awesome. We haven't given instructions on how to do this.
I get my ass kicked.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you know what? You lasted longer than I would have.
Oh, strong, man.
Like, they just made me what did I do? Shake hands and then remember I'm supposed to be bumping elbows?
Watch these two.
Watch these two. Remember these two? They were kissing each other.
Oh, my God.
This is Daytona, everybody.
You talked him into it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, yeah. The camera just like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, John was happy
I was like,
filming.
oh, yeah. And then she won, didn't she?
Yeah, that
That
girl,
was funny.
she started arm wrestling, and she did
Oh,
great.
yeah. I think they each won a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever had to ask them to kiss again or they just did it like, look, just more kissing.
I did.
Look, right there.
I got a great shot.
See, we did that.
Weren't they from England?
I don't remember. Turn that off.
You know what? I'll tell you, I gotta tell you,
Okay, stop.
you gotta give props where props are due. And I've tried arm wrestling all over the place, and you get a couple people. Sorry about the camera there for a second, but need something to drink. And depends on the people. You might get one or two dudes to get up there and throw it down, or you might get a grudge match going on. I've actually seen a girl get warned before she went up to the arm wrestling table, and her boyfriend grabbed her, spun her around, and said, "Don't you break anybody's arm today." And she's like, all right. Walked up, looked at her boyfriend, like gave him that look, and literally snapped the girl's arm. I'll never forget as long as I live.
Wow.
So what? There's no place, and I mean no place like Florida. There is no place like the people who are born there, the people that go there because they gravitate to what Florida is. There's a freedom. There's something about the people at Daytona Bike Week that you can't stop them from arm wrestling. If we left that table there, I mean, seriously, the girls could take their tops off and Cowboy could do the wet tee and everybody would be packed around it and they would be arm wrestling in the middle of it. If we left it in the middle during the bands, they'd be arm wrestling and men and women and sometimes men wrestling women.
Exactly.
Sometimes women beating men. It's I'm glad there's a lot of people like you guys capture that. I always see the cameras. But somehow like I never get to see any of the footage. Look how much fun everybody was having. It seems like
was sneezing or coughing.
That was the weekend they closed down all the street vendors.
You know what? It was like watching a historical video from another era. That's how long and how painful it is to watch that. Because I mean, this is insane.
Oh, I got the whole motorcycle show too.
I'll tell you what, like I said, gotta give credit where credit's due, because Billy Grotto, if you know motorcycles and you know motorcycle rallies, then you know the Twisted Tea Girls. And if you know the Twisted Tea Girls, then you know Hank.
They're beautiful.
And you know Billy Grotto. And Billy brought that table in. Billy's always got something going on, whether he brings in Jenga or he's always sampling. He's always got an amazing Twisted Tea bike. Cycle Source builds one every year. Flat Broke Chops and Rods builds a bike every year. They give it away every single year, a different bike. And incredible. And Billy brought that table. And when I first started at Dirty Harry's, only last year, we did it in front of the Twisted Tea tent. And it would bring people over and they would do samples. But the crowds got so massive so fast that it blocked the tent from doing any business. So I said, well, we'll just drag it in the middle. We'll try it there. And it's incredible. I've never seen it go over like it does in Daytona, man. You know, the redneck Riviera, right?
Oh my God, amen. You are not kidding the way that place is down there. I remember 3 seasons ago you officiated me when I arm wrestled on that table with them this big massive kid, man. And you had me like this, and they finally won. For a year afterwards, I had pain in my 50-year-old arm over here wrestling this kid, and he beat me too. Arm wrestle. Oops, sorry, baby.
Well, you guys were there. You got a lot of it. You saw. I mean, you didn't have to be a big giant monster. You didn't have to be a bear. You know, little guys with style and heart were chopping down trees. You know.
Yes, they were, and having a good damn time too.
Yeah,
it's amazing how much fun we all have when you do the things that you do.
Yes,
the
show is great.
You're fantastic. The few times I've been able to get up on stage and do something like what you do, I love it. Don't you get just like a natural, energetic high? I mean, just it makes you feel great.
Oh, there's no question about it. You know, I get it a million times I'm asked, what's the best part about what you do? What's the worst part about what you do? There's no question the best part about what I'm blessed and get to do is the people.
Yes.
First and foremost. I mean, we're talking right now. Wouldn't have met you if not for motorcycles. Wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for a motorcycle rally. Wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for people like Dirty Harry's that put on a massive party and $1 bajillion tent with $1 bajillion in production to throw everybody the best party they can have. And the people. The biggest payoff is the people you get to meet along the way. You know, hopefully we'll remember this day in 10 years from now we'll all be remembering in 2030, 2020, the 4-year period we wish we could forget.
Yeah. Oh,
Just kidding about 4 years. Only
Yeah.
kidding about the 4 years.
Yeah, I got you. But I mean, it's just crazy the way they tried shutting everything down. That's why we went off Main Street. We went out to the Cackleberry.
You know, it's funny too, because this America, man, and if you ask us to do something, let us know why and ask us nicely. Most people will go, all right, that's reasonable. But the way they abruptly called that shit to an end like that, and it made no sense. Everybody's been wrong about everything, because everybody was in a panic to guess about something. You know, even today, giant report comes out, CDC, whoops, you know. So what did they do? They took everybody out of the sunshine, right? Vitamin E is one of the things you need to survive the whole thing completely. Nobody could be outside. If you had a brick and mortar building, you could fill it to capacity plus.
Yep.
But nobody was allowed outside. You know, they put me up.
Needed.
What we were told was it was the mayor of Daytona panicking and closing it down for Saturday and Sunday and pulling the permits on all the street vendors at the last minute is what happened. And they were told if they opened up or tried to do any sales, they would have their permits pulled for the following year.
And be fined.
And be fined $2,000. Yeah, they leave all their inventory on the street till Sunday night. How are you going to get off the street?
Yeah, they couldn't move the big rigs.
I got to tell you, I'd never seen anything like it. When I left there, you know, we saw that the 2 weeks was coming. Home broadcasting. Hang on.
I love it.
Hey, no worries. We got dogs.
Oh, no, I got this. You know what? You know what blue healers are? Remember my perfect life, because we're living through the apocalypse, and I have 2 dogs from Mad Max.
Let me see them. Let's see.
Yeah. So when I left there, I did a lot of thinking, and all I could think about was, thank God the weather was spectacular.
Oh,
right?
Beautiful.
Maybe the vendors did okay early, and maybe there were some people that were nervous and left early and bought their shit early. But you know, people that stay in town, the real rally goers, no, they wait till the end to try and get all the discounts on everything, right?
Amen.
And that's what we do every time we couldn't do it, because we had to go out Friday right before they shut down to try to get what we wanted, because Saturday they would all be closed. Unless they
and, you know, it's the old exit through the gift shop, you know? And I was telling people then that, you know, if you're still in town, get your ass to these people, buy something. Anything. You go to a bar that's still open, instead of giving that girl a 5, give her a 50, because she's not going to have anything, you know? And this is when we thought it would only be a few weeks. Some of these vendors are favorite vendors, people that we've seen for 5, 10, 15, 20 years at rallies may never come back again, because this broke them. This literally broke them.
That is the saddest thing to ever think about, because these are our original mom and pop people.
Yes.
And that is the heart of America.
It is.
Not
Small
the
businesses.
great, not the great big conglomerate companies.
40% of our small business.
Well, you know, and then you think like companies like Hot Leathers that, you know, all these years they've devoted to giving us amazing products at really incredible prices. They're at every rally. All the shirts you pick up, they're Hot Leathers. You know, how much of their business was just annihilated? I mean, nothing. You know, you can't even print rally shirts and sell them online because there was no actual rally. you know?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Leesburg got canceled right after that too, but Leesburg should be going on a month later. I think they're going to be in October now or November.
But it's
like
you know what? Everybody's going for October and August and October. Like, oh, there's nothing going on in those months. Everything is going on in October in every part of the country. You know, and you move your date for an event that was missed, you might be wiping out like maybe there's a cancer charity that's got 10 or 12 or 15 years into building their event up on that date. And all of a sudden you move your mega rally to that date. And now these little rallies, they're crushed.
Yeah.
You know, if they survived to do an event again, because coming out of this, people are hurting. So you got to really feel for them, you know. And Andy from Hot Leathers is the only company that makes American-made leather. You know, everybody they employ locally. Everybody, they're like the newest employee at the company's there like 20 years. You know, and all I think about was, right, you know, I'm on Main Street, right? You think every rally there's Andy. And what the hell are these people doing? It's hard enough for us, right? You got a little side hustle or just a couple people. I can't imagine being a business owner now and having to worry about the families of all those people that worked for me.
Exactly. I mean, you know, and what you're saying is so true, because we were blessed. But even then, venues being shut down,
we had to make up a lot of stuff.
We had to make up. So that we could continue to have our channel and and have our videos and keep our dream thriving. So we did a lot of going to the beach, feeding the birds,
riding
the motorcycle.
Called everybody our riders when we're out in town going around. And next thing you know, we'd have 1,500 people watch Heather and I ride around town.
And they love
it.
Right. We did. We came out. Chris from Cycle Source hits me one night. He's like, "I got this idea." He goes, "And we're going to be the first to do it. Check this out." Okay. And 5 days later, we did a 9.5-hour live broadcast from all over the world, and it was incredible. We did this cyber rally, and we thought that was just the beginning of this crap. And look how desperate people are for anything motorcycle, lifestyle related, music, art, the girls, everybody misses the bartenders, you know?
Yes.
They want to see the people having fun, the lifestyle, the motorcycles, the events, the music, everything.
Yes.
Well, and for the people that watch these broadcasts that maybe don't ride or watch because their husband rides or their family does and they want to try and understand it, you know, we all become this family that every year is a little family reunion at each one of these rallies. So, you know, I see people in Laconia that I might not see anyplace else. You know, Daytona is, you know, the groundhog. We're the first Daytona event coming out of the winter. You know, so you see people, everybody's excited. You haven't seen them. And then you got your Sturgis people from all over the world. You know, if we don't have these events, you know, depression sets in because you don't get to see any of the people that you love. And you only get to see them maybe once a year anyway.
That's true.
Not to mention the excitement of planning the trip.
Yeah.
Like John and I, our bucket list.
Yeah.
Sturgis.
Yeah, Sturgis is.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You gotta take, you know, the 10 days to 2 weeks. Don't mind me, I'm fussing with this stick. You gotta take the 10 days to 2 weeks. You gotta ride it out there. Don't worry about how many days you're actually in Sturgis. You know, it's the journey, not the destination. Do a couple days, go out of town for a couple days, and then do a beautiful ride back home, and then every other time, get your ass on a plane or get in an RV and trailer that thing out. Because, you know, I mean, you got to ride. If you're going to go to Sturgis, you got to ride to Sturgis once. It's, you know, and it should be the first time you go. You got to ride there. And then after that, you know, well, I'm 51 years old, man. My ass hurts. My back hurts. Hell, my bike, I hit bump 3 years ago coming home from Arizona Bike Week, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one on the road. I'm cruising on my knucklehead, foot clutch. I lean over to shift, hand shift, you know, jockey. And I hit a pothole so hard that I broke my 2 back teeth.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, because I'm riding home and I'm like literally 2 miles from the house and I'm laying back. Kaboom! Oh,
that sucks, dude.
Yeah. So between my compressed spine, my knees that are keeping me from kicking that knucklehead over for 3 years now, you know, this getting old shit's for the birds. So get that one ride in. So you rode to Sturgis. Nobody could ever take it away from you.
That's true.
And it would be a fun trip, both of us on.
Oh my God, nothing like it. Nothing like it. You know what it is? I got an Arizona sunset. Oh wait.
Oh man.
Arizona sunset that is desperately trying to steal this show from us.
What time is it there?
It is 6:30.
I thought
It's
6:30.
gorgeous looking.
Oh man, that's hard.
You know what? I mean, if you guys want to stick it out, it should be orange and pink and purple and lilac and
Half an hour, brother.
yeah.
Hey, is that your RV over there in the corner?
Why, you want to see my bus?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
really?
Better than that, now you've got new friends. So,
No, listen.
She's always such a
It's
time.
not,
Yeah, let's see that.
I got to turn it this way, right?
Yep, you're good.
This is rare, man. This is very rare. It's been sitting a while, and it ain't. That's my bar.
Nice.
All right. So
Wow.
this is the last all steel, all metal bus made in America. Let's see what we got. Can you see it? It's a blue. It's a Bluebird Wander Lodge.
wow.
It's a 36-foot diesel pushing. It's a bus.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's bulletproof. Before I bought it, while I was in the process of buying it, I had to do some research because somehow it's really weird. I'm attracted to these quirky. You know what I mean? You got your Model T guys, you got your Panhead guys. I've always somehow been attracted to the quirky shit. Like I've always had a Jeep, always had a Corvette, always had a Harley. Like whatever I got, there's always somebody waving to you for it. You know. So I replaced a Barth. Did you ever hear of a Barth motorhome?
No.
So it was the Rolls Royce of motorhomes back in the 70s, right? It was all aluminum, all stainless, and it's a really cool. If you go onto my page is public. Anybody can go onto this Facebook page. There should be pictures of it on there. The thing was incredible. If I went even to drive it to a friend's house down the street and had to stop to get wine or dessert to bring be a good guest, I'd have to leave 20 minutes to talk to people in the parking lot because it was just so awesome, right? So that turned out that they have this whole society, the Barthmobile Society. I didn't know. I just found this quirky motorhome that I'd never seen anything like, and it's got an entire society devoted to it, right? So I fall in love with this thing. It's just spectacular. And usually, if you see them, they're blue, right? Okay. Blue and silver. And then the smaller ones, they have other versions, and they're front engine, and they go way back, and you'll be red and tan, and that's pretty much it, you know. And I seen this green one. This thing has 98,000 original miles on it's got a Cat 3208 twin, turbo diesel, and I
got 400 horsepower in it.
Oh yeah, you do get about 74, 75, 78 going downhill, but you could do that dragging a school. You know what I mean? Like like that's how the Barth was. Like the Barth was 73 miles an hour.
I got
73 miles an hour.
Yep, you could do that and drag our house. So
well, you know what? The funny thing is it's a single screw in the back, one axle, so it's 36 foot. It's big enough. It's 100% original inside, right down to the built-in blender. It's got a gun safe, a barrel gun safe in the frame of the bus. It's so cool. And like I said, when I was looking into it, I started researching them as best I can and found this whole bird society. You know what I mean? So they have all these what the hell do they call them? They have these meetings throughout the year. No, I have a West Coast. Was it
about retreat?
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm brain farting. Head Injury Club for Men. It'll come to me at 3 a.m. It'll come to me at 3 a.m. and I'll call you and tell you what it is. But they have them in the winter. They'll have them in the desert, Arizona, California, or they'll go down to Nashville. And the Bluebird Bus Company was in Georgia, and their entire facility, if you had any kind of Bluebird bus, if you pulled into their parking lot, you could camp there forever. And it wasn't just a parking lot. You know what I mean? Like they had this beautiful place. So, but of course, those days are gone.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, all that shit's gone. But
Exactly.
ain't she beautiful though? I don't know where the hell the keys are, but
Beautiful.
look at that thing, man. It's not even broken in yet.
And you keep it nice too.
Wow, it's dirty. It's dirty as a pig right now. So I don't know. Like these things get hit by lightning and stuff, you know. But I'm only the third owner on paper, but really the second owner. She's a runner. Isn't that gorgeous though? And it's all original. So it's got like cocaine mirror tables. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And everybody's like, the burst, you know, it's in pristine condition, but you know, you're gonna do it over, you're gonna renovate it, you're gonna modernize it, you're gonna put fake wood floor. And I looked at it and I was like, you know, there's not even stains in the carpet. Why would I tear this out? But it's got this white vinyl that looks like white leather and like pink formica. It's just awesome. and like sea breeze, ocean green mist carpet, and like, you know, things incredible. The thing's incredible. You know, it really, and you know, the Bluebirds, if you ever find one, they don't go cheap, you know, but they did everything in house. So they had their own carpentry shops. So every nook and cranny of the thing has a custom made weird 42-degree angle. Like it's all latches. And, you know, I think I can't even remember what year the damn thing is, like 1989 or something.
Okay.
It was like,
that's why
400
it comes down, right?
yeah, it was like 400 grand back then, you know.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah, it was before you know, obviously the real massive coach works, the big dogs. But this was right up there. I mean, it's a bus. It's not a motorhome. Like it's an OG bus.
An OG bus.
Right. Listen, thank you so much for showing it.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I don't even know what we talked about, you know? I don't even remember.
We have some people that want to say some shout outs to you.
Good. I put on glasses so I can read them, but you know what? Still can't. So you tell me.
Okay.
All right.
We got Stephen Keene saying me and Jack work in the arm wrestling table. He did that one. And then next one.
Hold on.
Then we have Stephen Keene again, said, that's my son.
That's your partner that you work with.
Yeah. I don't know who's somebody accusing me of being their father. Although, you know, you do the math.
Not happening.
Okay, we got
How old are you, Steve?
That's my son with Jack. Tammy Handstock Keene.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah. She's the keeper of the titties.
Yes.
The blonde that always got a NASCAR jacket on. She's the keeper of the titties. Really is.
What we got next, baby? Okay. Yes, they did win at Stephen Keene again. Okay, let's see. We got this one. Yes, they were.
All right.
Let's go to Jack Tokel.
Joe Total. He says, hello, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, brother.
All right, everybody, keep bringing your comments
Okay,
in.
let's see. Al, what'd he say?
Here's a good friend of ours.
It's Al Hagar, 71, still riding, 2 tours in Nam.
Oh,
a whole 9 yards. Very
2 major
wait
crowds.
a minute. I want to read that one. That's Al. Well, Al,
Yeah,
I want to say something to you that nobody ever said, man. Welcome home.
Yes.
Oh,
That
that tears me up.
It does, man. It does. He did 2 tours. Let's get some other ones on there.
Hell yeah.
Very true. I've seen Chris calling 2 times a year in Daytona.
Okay. Here's Al again.
Saying, 71 and still riding.
And let me tell you, he rides. We ride with him.
Oh, yeah.
And he rides.
98 road.
But Al, are you doing it on a 47 knuckle rigid frame jockey ship suicide? No front brake?
He's had one. He's told me all about that. He's had a rigid frame with a Triumph engine on it, I think.
Ooh, nice. I got a couple frames in XS 650s in the garage. You know, poor man's Triumph.
There you go.
Do you need somewhere to store them?
No, they're piles. they're motors and boxes, but it'll get chopped into little XS 650 bobbers. You know, they're so much fun, and there's so many people that build them masterfully now, and there's garage builders that are doing these XS 650 choppers or bobbers that are just. I mean, kids, you know, you used to be able to pick these things up for $900, but they found us out on that one too. It was like when we let the FXR secret out that they really were cool.
So
and they went from $1,400 to $8,000.
Yeah, basically, yes.
And it barely moves. Anyway, do you work on bikes also, Jack?
Hell no.
No. You just like riding them, like us.
You know, listen. I mean, you know, what do you mean work on a bike? Can I fix a flat? Change my own oil? Can I change my own oil? Yeah. Can I keep a I can keep a knucklehead going down the road. Put it that way. But when I put my hands into a motor, if I even attempt it, somebody has permission to slap me. You know.
I got you.
John's the same way.
You see me with a wrench in my hand, and I'm heading towards my Harley. She has permission to beat me.
John's the person you want next to you if your heart stops beating.
Yeah, because I'm in the medical field, but if my Harley breaks, I call somebody else. Simple as that.
But I was wondering when you would have time to do anything else with your schedule.
Well, you know what? I used to have a schedule. Apparently now I'm a live-in groundskeeper.
I gotcha.
I may not even go back on the road. I may never go do another show again. I found that I have some tomatoes growing, and it's kept me from going on a shooting spree. So that's a plus, you know.
Damn, those tomatoes must be good. Jersey.
No, you know what? I mean, I got to tell you, you know, there's a Van Zandt song, you know, it's called The Things I Miss the Most. Yeah. You know, it's what makes me think all the time. And I always hear that song. And every time my old lady picks me up at the airport when I come home, that's the song that's queued up for me to hear, you know? And we talked earlier, the best part about what we do is the people. And the worst part about what I do is that I have to be away from my people to do it. You know what I mean? And, you know, my old lady, she's my queen. You know, we're together 34 years.
Congratulations.
34 years. Somewhere. I think we just had an anniversary. See, this is the thing with all this stuff going on, right? I did a show the other day. Yeah, well, you know, I thought we did a show on Sunday. They're like, it is Sunday. What are you talking about? Wednesday. And my mom's still here 5.5 months. I'm like, Mom, what day is it? She's like, Wednesday. Whoops. But it's been good. Thank you guys for having me on, man. It's been fun. What do you do in the medical field, man?
Oh, I'm a nurse.
Oh, God bless you.
Yes, right now I work the front lines. I've been working the front lines. So one good thing is that through this entire coronavirus, I've still been able to have a job. So I have been blessed to be able to go to work. Really.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I wear a job that I could die by walking past somebody's room if I'm not masked properly. But yeah, you know, but I do have that job, and I've been doing that the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. Whatever they taught you yesterday, they're going to change tomorrow for safety rules. So
they do about a week. Every week something new. No joke.
It's crazy, man. Yes, it's crazy. We have a friend here in Arizona that's a military guy that's a nurse who got on a plane and flew out to New York to help them. Whole plane full of nurses got on the plane, dropped everything here, took their chances, flew out there, got there. They said, thank you all for coming. You two or you three stay, and the other 147, we're not going to need you. Go home.
That's ridiculous.
Right. But meanwhile, you know, we're watching on the news that they're overrun and people are dying in the streets, and they're using Burger King trucks for bodies. And all these nurses, people like you go racing to help. And they're like, yeah, wow. It's not as bad as that.
Oh, I know.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
What happened the other night when we were talking? I was talking to you the other night when some of the unfortunate disturbances were going on. And you being in Arizona, I know that was coming close to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 12 minutes. 12 minutes away. 15 minutes in the middle of the day. And late at night coming home from the bar, you could do that in 14 across the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
It's Scottsdale. you know, they targeted, I'm sure, because, you know, it's some of the most expensive real estate in the world. It's some of the most expensive stores in the world, you know, just damage, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, it's crazy, too, because it's funny because, look, like shows like yours, where you're bringing people together that never before would anybody have been able to talk to each other or get together or spread information or share information. So, you know, the craziest part is that, you know, who had the very best TV coverage of the riots was the Antifa members posting it on the Facebook and shit. You know, like it was the footage that I watched. It was horrifying to see, but I'm watching this other footage from the helicopter, the state police or one of the news channels or all of the news channels. And they're showing this Fashion Square mall. It's huge. The mall goes for blocks and blocks and blocks. And they're just coming up Scottsdale Road and they're just smashing everything in sight. And they're going into buildings, you know, 10, 20, 50 of them. And I'm thinking, my God, where are the cops? And the helicopter zooms out just a little bit. And there's all the cops in the driveway. Right next to it, all their horses lined up in a row, and then the cops behind them, and then the SUVs and the cars. And I'm thinking, hey guys, turn your head to the left, right? Like, and we're watching. Like, can't imagine how many people watch this live feed for the helicopter, and we're going like over there.
It's because
hey,
afraid to arrest anybody.
Hey guys, but you know, look, you got like these kids now. This kid's an internet. What do they call it? Influencer. I'm an influencer. What the hell is that? But these kids, they don't think they're doing anything wrong, and they broadcasting it live to the world, committing burglaries and arson and murders on Facebook Live. You know, it's I can't even imagine what's next. And I was laughing 2 days ago or yesterday. Somebody put up that live shot of the moon, and they asked, "Hey, what's that planet-sized thing next to the moon that's never been there before?" I'm like, like either there's more of a shit show to come, right? And either we don't know that it's coming and the aliens do, right? Or they've been watching the Facebook feeds and saying, "Hey man, get the kids, jump in the spaceship. We'll stop at the moon for fuel. We'll stay over the night. We'll do some swimming, and then we'll just watch these idiots tear themselves apart."
Yes, a good show to them. It's probably prime time, getting great ratings, man. We need to put advertising on it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Network.
It's insane, but really, I mean, you know, so keep on doing what you're doing. I guess motorcycle shows and all these other shows are kind of getting off topic because of all this crazy stuff, you know?
We got to stay on topic the best we can with everything related to the motorcycle community.
Yeah, the whole world's on pause now anyway, so I guess it's a good time to reflect on the heart of this, you know, the bike, the people, you know, the party. It's why that so many people have gone and fought for our freedom to we have the right to be the fools that we are and do the dumb things that we do and arm wrestle women kissing each other.
Exactly.
Man, a lot of these people haven't been overseas. I'm also a Navy corpsman that served during Desert Storm. I'm a veteran too. And I'll tell you right now, when we came over on our translant, our ship pulled into Morehead City, North Carolina to drop the Marines off that we had with us, BLT Lima Company. I can tell you right now, when I stepped foot in the U.S., you know how good I felt. How nice I felt that I'm not going to get shot. You know what I'm saying? That I can walk around, you know, and I could buy food. People know my language. You don't have to worry about somebody trying to kill me. It was so nice. People don't understand that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and I've had tremendous honor by doing what I do and traveling around the country to do this. Not the parrot's going on. It's okay. I've had the tremendous honor to meet, you know, some serious American heroes. You know, I was in at the Broken Spoke in Sturgis at the campground, and we had this 3-story massive building. And I looked up one night as the rally was ending, and they had these guys that partied with us all week, and you knew they were cops or military because they just had the worst haircuts in the world and new leather vests and stuff, you know. And then we looked up and there was a banner and it was like SEAL Team 6, thanks.
Nice.
I was like, oh my God, you know. And I've met generals and you know, and I've been blessed with challenge coins like you can't believe. But what I see the most in these guys is like anybody that's come home from war, you know better than anybody.
Yes.
It's the crowd. Like war went from the jungle from the open desert to urban warfare, and you could see everybody's heads on the swivel. Their eyes are always darting. You know, everybody that's back, I see them in the crowds, and you could just see that it's so hard to even enjoy a good moment. And that's why the riding is so incredible, because you can get out, you could get to places with boys and chicks. When I say boys, I mean your boys. It doesn't matter if it's a dude or a chick, you know, it's your boys. You clear your head, you're safe and sound, you're in limited crowds, you can choose where you're going. You know, motorcycles, it may save a lot of these guys' lives. You know it, right?
It is. It's wind therapy, man.
You know, it is. Wind therapy.
The freedom being behind the controls,
It's
man.
time to reflect. It's peace.
What do you think? What do you think of the red?
The
My
what?
wife, the red. See the red? I've been painting this 110 degrees for the last week, painting outside my house. And my wife came out. She's like, "You're painting the house red, white, and blue." I know it. I said, I have no idea. What could have given you that idea, huh? She's like, "I'm putting a stop to it right now." I painted 3/4 of the house.
God bless your wife.
I told you, I'm just a living groundskeeper now. But yeah, man, God bless these guys. And you know, it's so hard for them to relax, you know. And now they're home, and they've got to worry. You've got to worry about when they walk into a convenience store. If when they come out, they're going to get attacked, or if the store is going to get smashed up or looted by a roving band of angry kids, you know, like you're home. You're supposed to be safe. Time to heal from war, not from home to a civil war. And I mean, obviously that's a ridiculous statement, but is it? You know, right? You know, so I feel so bad because the sacrifice. I mean, the greatest military in the history of the world, and it's all volunteer. It's a volunteer military, you know, so my heart bleeds. Yeah, I never served. Everybody thinks because of my relationship with the Marines that I was a Marine, you know, and I never served. I was all set to go, and I ended up having to have surgery, and I was supposed to fly jets, and you don't get to do that after my kind of wreck. So I was young enough when I signed at 17 that they didn't make me stick to it, you know, and I regret it because by, you know, 20, Desert Storm kicked off. Yes. You know what I mean? And I've regretted the decisions that I made my whole life ever since then. So after all this shit, you know, one day I realized I didn't serve then. Why can't I serve now? You know, I might have been one dude over there that may or may not have made a difference, but now being one dude here is like being 10 dudes there. You know,
exactly.
You know, so You guys know the guys from 22 Kill? Did you get to meet them in Daytona?
Not yet.
No,
not that I remember.
No, it wasn't. We didn't meet them.
We might have, because we met so many
people. We do.
Yeah. They're incredible. You know, I can't even, and this was the thing too. You know, they cut off everybody. You don't go to your doctor, you get a phone call and they give you your meds. Or, you know, how about people who are so depressed and they need human interaction? They might just need sunlight. You know, these guys come home, you know, everything's closed. Unless you have COVID, you can't have medical treatment. You almost have to go get COVID so that you can get your hips right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right? Oh, damn that. My heart's killing me, honey. Go lick the mailman, you know? bring me back some COVID.
Let me ask you, is your wife as funny as you are, Jack?
My wife's a saint.
Does she have a good
you know what? She's got a different sense of humor than I do, but like I said, we're together 34 years, almost 35 years. Depends if you count dating to marriage, that kind of crap. But we're together 34 years. And she still laughs. She still laughs. She still thinks I'm a funny guy, you know?
Oh, man.
sometimes I don't honestly know why she puts up with me, but she does. And I got to tell you, though, I am required in my relationship agreement that I have to at least say 3 times a day that she is the love of my life, my queen, and I love you. There it is, honey. Contractual obligation complete.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do the
John
same
does
thing.
that.
I do the same thing. I always tell her that I love her always.
Well,
Well,
you guys remind me of us, because when I got to see you, you guys dove right into it. You got into the arm wrestling, you got into the games, you got into the spirit of it, up in front of the stage, in front of the titties, like, you know what I mean? You guys jumped right in. And how long are you guys together?
4 years
4
almost.
years, yeah.
Ah, young love.
Yeah.
Well, we got lucky.
Young love.
Got lucky in
No
life.
wonder why. I have to plug it in and charge it. No wonder why you kids look so damn happy.
Yeah, because we got rid of the excess baggage.
Yeah,
the
excess bag.
Yeah. Well, you married a hero, and he married a girl with giant boobs. I mean, welcome to America.
That's great.
I spent 20 years with that wonderful POS hero.
Oh, yeah. They got rid of that and got to me.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you.
I
I'm
know.
talking about you.
This is
Hey,
my.
man, nobody can go to fight without a corpsman. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right. And I
Exactly.
was one. All right. Well,
That's
Jack.
right.
It has been such a pleasure, and we look
Thank you, guys.
forward to seeing you this BikeFest,
Yeah.
Biketoberfest.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, it's like I don't even want to open up emails or look at voicemails anymore, because every time I open one, it's another event that's canceled. You know, I go to work in March, I come home in November, you know, and I've been home since March.
Wow.
So you guys stick it out and keep us posted. More stuff happening by you guys, and stay healthy, stay happy, and ride safe.
Yes.
Rock on with your badass self, Mr. Jack Schit.
Thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun. Thanks. See you soon.
So
We
much.
loved
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, man. All
All
right.
right, everybody. Well, we want to know, how did you guys like Jack Schit?
You can bring the comments back up, baby.
I'm going.
Okay. Well, we're just figuring out a few things. But anyway, guys, that was a wonderful interview. And Jack Schit is a wonderful guy. And down in Daytona, man, that guy just rocks the house. He really does, especially out of Dirty Harry's. We're at the wet t-shirt contest.
That's right. Thank you, Tammy.
We
Thank
thought we had a
you.
pretty good show tonight. We really love bringing everybody out and being able to introduce them to new people in the community, because just like Jack was saying, that with the COVID going on, there's so much stuff that did not happen or got canceled that's so important to the biker community in general.
Exactly.
You know, because there's a lot of stuff we do as brothers. We're family. Like you said, all of us, especially in media, we see each other only a few times a year.
Yeah, but we
do.
know and we remember people. Let's see who else we got. Oh, speaking of know and remember, we've got Sin Bakes in the house. And let me tell you about Sin. Sin is one of our sisters of many years.
Yeah.
And we love her.
Yes, we do.
We absolutely adore Sin. Now, unfortunately, because of our lifestyles and the fact that she lives in, you know what?
Nowhere,
Asia,
girl. In the middle of nowhere.
and we live right
Take that
here.
banner down. You take that banner down?
Could you stop, please?
Okay.
We live right here. There's, it's kind of hard for us to be able to see her all of the time. But we have been able to talk to her, and we're really excited because I think we might be planning something, and we're not giving it away, but Sin might be coming on our show once in a while, and you guys might just like it.
For a night of sin. Oh.
Don't give it away.
Oh, I think it sounds great.
God, he has to give away everything.
No,
he never can hold on to anything.
It has nothing to do with going
It's
on.
the worst.
I think that this.
All right, yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm in the hood.
She is in the hood, everybody. By the way, she lives in the hood. She has awesome footage all of the time of tweakers trying to climb into houses and steal air conditioning units and everything else. Just kidding. She really does have good footage and other things. I'm just kidding. But she does. She's a really great friend of ours, and we're going to bring her probably closer to home and be bringing her in the show.
Yeah.
All right, let's see a few more before it's time to go.
We got David Hayes out there.
Down and dirty with a dirty South. That's right. So please, you all, let's go. Do not forget. Please join, like, and subscribe to the Dirty South. That is our fan base group.
Yes.
And we would love to have all of you join the Dirty South. Along with joining the Dirty South, please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and make sure that you hit the bell to ding for notifications. Once that's done, your other homework is to hop on over to Facebook and like us on Facebook.
Like us, please. Like us.
Ding, like us. So it's not that much. Shh, don't tell.
Yeah, I know.
Surprised.
Okay.
I told him, Sin.
Okay, I'm very sorry, everybody. Can't wait.
That's right, baby. We're looking forward to it, everyone. Yep. All right, everybody.
Well, we had a good show. Do you think
we've had a great show with you guys and with Jack Schit? I hope that when I put out the flyer and asked you if you knew Jack Schit,
you're gonna say you know Jack Schit.
Now you know Jack Schit.
Okay.
And all about Jack Schit.
Okay, I can't hear now, but it's okay. All right, guys. Well, just please like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. We love you all. Remember, you got to keep it shiny side up and rubber side down.
And remember, every Tuesday night we have special guests. And next Tuesday night we have Kitty Wilkerson from Nova Rex.
Yes.
Also has that wonderful cookbook, special cookbook for autistic children and autistic adults. And me being a special ed teacher will tell you I use it for everyone.
Yeah.
That has special needs. So it's going to be a great show again. Make sure you join us next week. Kitty Wilkerson from Nova Rex. This week, Jack Schit has been great. Really, really just a fantastic interview.
Showed us a tour bus.
Yeah.
The tour bus is cool.
We got to see his tour bus.
OG tour bus.
Thank you, Jack Schit.
Thank you, Jack.
We love you, Jack Schit. We'll be over to stay shortly.
Yeah, we can stay in the tour bus.
Yeah, we could stay in the tour bus.
Very comfortable.
There we go.
All righty, guys.
All right, everybody. We love you all.
Shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
Deuces.
Deuces. Bye-bye.